Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Saul Alvarez. He's 107. This is Canelo Alvarez, a four-division multi-Terran.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from what?
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice hook. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. That left hook misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Alvarez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Crawford is dazed. How about Alvarez in that last round? I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. The bell rings and we start the third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They both want the knockout. Crawford in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Do you believe this? That counter shot lands. Missing with the left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. How about Alvarez in that last round? And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up, though.
That's it. Now breathe. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to cut you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of what Crawford got hit hard and down he goes? I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That hook doesn't score. These two fighters are made for one another. Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Back into the fray here in round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff him.
Punch, counter punch. A perfect counter lands. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful. Crawford's legs are all over the place. He somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Trying to land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Alvarez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
So, Bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get back out there. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking you were so complacent.
There's the bell for round 6. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Hold it right there. Crawford may be ready to go down. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about Alvarez in that last round? After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Bad round, but we don't. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Let's keep him on the edge.
There's the bell to start round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Crawford in trouble. they say.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. All right, Alvarez. And there's the bell for round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
How about that time counter shot? Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the...
The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
What a whitewash.